And lays it in. Nice move there from Jessica Shepard as Clark drops it. Lee denied by Boston. Here comes Boston up the floor for Indiana. Boston rumbling all the way in. 7 from the floor. Smith, no. Clark the rebound, pushing pace for Indiana. Clark trying to go all the way in, reverses it. Becker's a 3, way off. Hines Allen digs up the rebound. Here comes Clark. Just ended an 8-0 Dallas run. Boston, the deep seal, and the finish.
Maybe a Conquo. Quickly out of the pack, Lloyd. Lloyd on the drive, and Alicia.
I think part of the reason there's a lot of fouling early is because you're in a training camp mentality where you're literally competing for a spot. And sometimes anything goes in training camp and you bring that to the game.
Clark eyes up, finds Boston. Boston bodying baseline, turning, couldn't fit.
You will see. She's got 7 in the ball game, 1 of 3 from beyond. It's over Smith. Lee Ru can't get it. Asia Wilson pulls down the rebound. That is her 4th rebound of the ball game. Inside, Smith got great position.
Hand off to Johnson. Here's Raven Johnson, feeds Timpson. Timpson twisting, kicking, Duntes. She got the lead that's the largest of the half for either team. Clark. Hand off Mitchell. Mitchell into the lane.
Players, GMs, officials meeting and deciding we need to clean up the physicality in the game.
And then a lot of conversations as well between.
If it wasn't for Nalissa Smith out of Baylor. So, her effort and defense were out.
The WNBA app. Clark and Raven Johnson playing together here. Clark on the
Out of that team.
She definitely had them.
6 assists. Guarded by James. Bounces to Mitchell. Mitchell dips it.
Navigated that defense beautifully and then delivered it to Sims right when she was open.
13-10 Dallas. Mitchell off of.
Alicia Clark on.
Number 1 overall pick, Raven Johnson, selected by Indiana with the 10th pick of this year's draft. For decades, and those teams consistently overachieved with him at the helm. Cunningham.
Such a great look, she just didn't finish it.
Both teams shooting 50% from the floor. Clark on the drive, draws. Who figured to start at the 4 for Indiana after her terrific season with the Valkyries. Not available today.
21 field goals made. That's unselfish basketball.
Absolutely, absolutely.
As they will navigate to the finish line without that ability. Here's Mitchell. Speeding into the lane. And
30 and 14 last year. Lizzie Allen, a facilitator, one of those floor generals. 18-point advantage.
Jittering behind Duntes. Mitchell plops it in off the window.
I have been sending her plays. I've been sending her stuff in China. This is pretty remarkable that she's gotten this new.
Bounces to Mitchell. Mitchell will pop. Can't hit.
We love playing on teams where nobody cares who gets the shine. Nobody cares who gets the basketball.
Here's Clark. Had it poked away by Fudd. Clark back to Boston. Will try again. Not that.
Really allowed her to come off the bench. Her numbers went up.
Yes.
Nice pass inside. Easy layup from the.
Zaza James needed to shoot that. She was thinking too much like a passer in that situation.
Wilson from way outside. Really hoping Costanza Verona would get her first basket.
Boston and Clark each with 20. Here's Clark working behind Boston. Clark shovels. Boston center of the lane. Fades.
Game. And that foul trouble bothered her in that game in Indiana.
Nice.
Oh, nice fake. Good.
Immediately on that trade. Nice move.
Nice hit in the air, counted.
95-90 lead on Indiana. Season opener. Clark working into the paint, separates, can't rim.
Away by Gray.
Now, Gray will shoot that from there. Or she'll just do that to you. You have to say, Jewell Loyd's been quiet tonight.
Jewell Loyd with
shot. So this is the Las Vegas Aces team, though, that can get lots of points in the offseason, but that's because she can trust her work. She did the work in the offseason to be able to feed.
That's what she's going to be doing a lot of this year.
Happy to see Maddie.
Just got to keep her healthy.
Yeah, playing.
Jewell Loyd was spotting up. They didn't see her.
The secondary break is where Las Vegas fell. She definitely had an impact immediately on that trade. Nice move.
Nice hit